Hey everyone! Thank you for slithering into my channel today. I am Symtherin, and I appreciate you just clicking in, even if you're clicking in for just a few minutes or hopping over to the tour. So I just want to say that off the bat, and to remind you to give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you're new. I would love to have you join. I don't even know what to call us. I want to say the snakes, but that seems so generic. But that doesn't matter right now because today we are doing another speed build, of course, in The Sims 4. And it is a very, very special speed build because this build is part of a collab I did with a bunch of Simmers, mostly over on Instagram. I think some of them do also have YouTube channels, but this was basically an Instagram centric collab, and it was hosted by Create for Sims. Here is their first post of it, and yeah, all the Instagram accounts are listed down below, and you should go check out each and every one of their builds for this collab and their other builds because everyone is just amazingly talented. And I was just so happy that I had just followed Create for Sims on Instagram, and like maybe a few days or a couple weeks afterwards they were like, I'm doing a collab if anyone's interested for Childhood Memories. And I was like, oh my god, there have been some builds that I have thought about doing that relate to TV shows and cartoons that I watched as a child. So it was really hard to choose, but if you know me at all, I am a dog mom. I have two gorgeous German Shepherds, and I had to do it. I had to go with Clifford. Yes, we are building the house from Clifford the Big Red Dog, and part of the collab was creating the Sims as well. But the exterior was pretty simple, so let me talk about this first. The dog house. I was going to make it to 2 stories, and I went to 1 story, and then I did this thing. Should have probably cut this out, but I thought it was cool, but I also kind of ran out of time, so I actually wrote Clifford on it. It looks awful because Tool was giving me a hard time here. And, you know, where are my words? I ended up deleting Clifford's name off the house and the dog house and did the 2 stories again because Clifford, the whole thing is Clifford's a giant dog, and the biggest part about this build was doing the giant dog house. And really, I watched like 3 episodes to try and get a good view and at least some clues about the house that Emily Elizabeth and her parents live in. And it's honestly pretty simple. I kind of had to make up the layout on the interior, although in one episode I saw there were some glimpses where Clifford peeked into the house. So I kind of got an idea of like at least the color scheme a little bit, and at least where the living room was from the outside and Emily Elizabeth's room from the outside. So that definitely helped a little bit, and here we're just playing with the layout. I'm making sure everything's gonna fit. Sorry for some jumpy camera movements. That seems really jumpy. But as far as the exterior goes, there's not really too much landscaping, so I used some terrain paint to add some dirt, added some trees around, and because Clifford and his dog friends, Cleo and Theo, of course, are always running around in the yard, so I assumed that there's just going to be more dirt patches. And yeah, I was trying to find a tire from Debug, but ever since I started using the tool mod in build mode, because I think this was my first build really trying to do it, when I use the cheats for hidden objects and show live edits, I don't get everything that I normally would. So I end up removing it from the game, and I haven't put it back in yet. Here, I wanted to make sure to put, there's like a little deck area where Emily Elizabeth sits up there and like at the end of every episode and she reads Clifford a story. So this is what I'm trying to figure out now, and that's why I end up doing the double story for the right here, just like this. So you can climb up there, get a book, and sit on those pillows, but it's really not that functional. Sorry about that. It was more for aesthetics, honestly. So before we head into the interior, which I think we're actually doing now, in the comments below, tell me your favorite TV show that you grew up watching. Now, I watched a lot of PBS well into my early high school years because we didn't get cable until I was maybe about a junior in high school. So really, it was all about the Clifford, the Arthur, what else was on there? I mean, Teletubbies, because sometimes if that's all that was on, that's all that was on. Oh, Cyber Chase was another good one. Maya Miguel. And there was one with a cat. It was like a Siamese cat. I remember really enjoying that one, but I can't put my name on the name of the show at this time. But yeah, here I just kind of used what I would imagine the kitchen would look like. Pretty homey, and I think really super cozy. There's, of course, only 3 chairs for because there's only 3 people living in the house. I used a lot of cats and dogs. We've got the country kitchen kit. Definitely did not limit my pack usage, whatever that means. But cats and dogs was really helpful in this because I felt like it fit the vibe of the town that Emily Elizabeth and her parents and Clifford moved to. Birdwell Island. Yes, that is it. Now we are building here in this Willow Creek because part of the collab was we had to pick a certain lot in Willow Creek. So that being said, I have to double check this. There might be a save file where you can download everyone's builds for, like, don't quote me. I think it was talked about, but oh gosh, I feel like such a bad collaborator because I can't even remember. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's been a long couple of weeks for me. Anyway, we're cluttering up the kitchen because I love clutter. And yeah, the bathroom here is pretty simple. I think I actually left everything in with this build, which is... It was a pretty quick build because, like I said, there's not that many details on the exterior really to put. It was... Watching the show is like a lot of open space, which makes sense. I mean, it was a children's book turned into a TV show, and really... I don't think you need that much detail, especially when your focus is Clifford and his friends and just entertaining kids, I guess. Does that make sense? Here I decided to put a closet because I don't know, why not? And I put the chair there to kind of hide the fact that it's like a 2-level closet. I don't know. It's weird. When I sat down to rewatch some of the episodes, I couldn't for the life of me remember from memory the theme song for Clifford the Big Red Dog. But I remember I knew I liked it. And then as soon as the episode starts and you just hear, "Hi, I'm Emily Elizabeth, and this is Clifford, my big red dog," it was done. it's been stuck in my head for a week, I swear. But I'm not complaining. And here we're working on Emily Elizabeth's bedroom. In one of the episodes I saw, there is a glimpse where when Clifford looked into the room from the window. So you kind of get a glimpse of like this pink, blue, very girly, but very cluttered bedroom. It's probably bigger in the show, and she definitely has a full bed and not just like a twin size bed, because she's so lucky. I wish I had that when I was growing up. And I actually really like how this room came out. And it's really cute. I don't know. Sometimes I go all out with kids' rooms. Whatever. But now we're doing the parents' room, which I had no reference for. So that's why I didn't mind keeping it kind of small. And the bed's tucked in the corner. At the end of the video, you are going to see a tour. And you are going to see the characters in action. Because, like I said, I had to make the family as well as part of the collab. And yeah, if you are interested in seeing any footage of that, I did record some of it. Cass is not my favorite aspect of The Sims 4. I much rather build all day, every day. But maybe I can do a short video for you guys if you're interested. So let me know down in the comments below. I only did their everyday objects because I'm lazy, especially when it comes to Cass. I don't know, I guess that's like goes to show for my real life, because sometimes I'd rather not put that much effort. I'm happy with jeans and a t-shirt, let's be honest. We're just cluttering up the hallway. I did put a little office area there because it's pretty realistic to work from home these days, so the Howards are no exception. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up the speed build here, and I'm so happy you guys joined us. Please make sure to check the description below and check out all the amazing creators and their content and their entry into this collab. But if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you want alerts, of course, ring the bell. And yeah, don't forget, never tickle the sleeping dragon. Bye.